sharing your testimony is a way of thanking God and also glorifying the Lord. Testimony forms are at the back, so please share your testimonies with us. So to share the testimony, another beautiful testimony, Mareena is here to share her experience as to how God touched her life. Mareena?
I'm Mareena Fernando. I'm here to give a testimony. So Reverend priests, sisters, brothers and sisters in Christ. I'm not a good speaker, so I will just read this. I'll give a small definition about myself. Actually, I'm a lady who was diagnosed with PCOS. That is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is a cause of infertility. So, though me and my husband wanted to be parents of a healthy child, things did not work naturally for us. So after about 3 years of time, we went to an obstetrician, a doctor, for medication. So nearly 1 year we were under medication, but we did not get the expected results. So under my husband's knowledge, we thought of stop doing medication because professionally I'm a teacher, and it was like putting my spirits down because I was teaching more than 10 years, and like I had to give advices for children, take care of them, and give advices to parents. But when it comes to myself, I sometimes felt that I'm so empty in one way. So I thought of, it was like too stressful, so I thought of stop medications. And we used to, like, I will be a bit sentimental. So we thought of doing some confessions and attending for holy masses whenever possible. And we received the Holy Communion and believed in God. But I had a small feeling that more than medications, because when I go to a doctor, they say that there is not much, it's not a serious case, you can have a natural child, this and that. So, but the medication did not work. So I trusted in God. I knew that there were Sarah and Abraham, and there were a lot of people who did not have, even in the Bible. So I had faith. So then, though it was not a big issue for us, it was a big issue for the society, especially the near and dear ones. And so because of that, I had to minimize the social gatherings. And I stopped visiting a lot of relatives, and I stopped, speaking to much people. So later on, I heard about this. Now it was almost 8 years has gone without our knowledge. Then I thought that we had to do something, because people are pushing, telling that now you're getting very old and all that. So because of that, I finally decided then just to try even indigenous medicine. So we went there, we had to travel a long way, and there were a lot of methods of preparating the medicine, like this kasai and those things. So me and my husband was in we were using the earth, and we were doing all these things, but we could do it only for nearly 1 month. Then I got caught up with a serious allergy, food allergy of having 2 fish buns. Then still now I couldn't eat any fish. Then afterwards, suddenly somehow I heard during December 2022, one of my colleagues, she told me that there is a place like this, the Divine Retreat Center. And because she heard that, and my skin was just going out just like a snake's skin, and the whole body was paining and like So it was so painful. Then my friend thought that you have to get more inner healing and you better go for, she decided, you better go for the retreat. So I really wanted to attend in December, but I could not because my allergy got really worse. And during Christmas, I was having only vegetables. I was a vegetarian. Then afterwards, on January 2023, there was a healing session, healing retreat. I could attend for that. Actually, my friend, she personally gave me private transport. She brought me here and she took me back home. And so that was the first time I attended here. So with much faith, I was attending. And there was some, the session was really good without any problem. I was participating and listening for the sessions and all. And it was the time of the adoration of the Holy Blessed Sacrament. So after that, the priest gave some revelations. So I was praying, priest was calling different people with different sicknesses. Then I was praying, God, can you hear me? Then finally, at the last moment, the priest told that there were some some couples and some ladies who were hoping to have children. So he invited us in front. So all I can remember was just like in a dream, I have knelt down here in front of this holy altar. And when the priest kept his hands on my head, I felt some sort of a sudden current flowing from my head to my toes. And then, as in a dream, I can remember that priest was saying, out of these, there were several, I can't remember how many came here, but he said out of these, 2 ladies are going to bear children very soon. So I strongly held that, and from that day onwards, I did not get any menstruation, and I got some changes. So we went to a doctor, and the doctor he did a scan because it was like maybe 1 month I did not have menses. So he at once went to a scan. Then he told that I have got conceived. So, yes. So 8 years after marriage, I got conceived with a healthy baby. And but when we go to the doctor, so praise to Lord. So afterwards, when the doctor was checking my past the reports, he was asking me, how did you get pregnant? Then I told it was naturally, but within my heart I knew this was a miracle. So, and then I told my husband when we are going to the next scanning, I told that sometimes doctors are saying different stories. You don't worry, we know that this is a miracle, so you keep your trust on God. So we went there, as I told, the doctor was saying that the child is immature, like the fetus is not grown properly, you don't keep much hope. But I knew more than that, there is a God above. So then again we went, and for the second scanning, then I heard the heartbeat of the baby, and then I was really happy because I know it is the sound of God's love. And we went for the third scanning as well. So I saw the baby is struggling now inside my womb, very active. So I know it's a healthy child, and I'm very happy. I also asked God's blessings for my friend, who was a true friend who brought me here. I think she's not here today. So that's it. So to end my speech, testimony, I thought of singing few lines of Josh Gobern's song. When I am down and all my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, and then I am still await here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Thank you.